Hey guys, Carl here. Just hanging out, walking the dog. I always do these better when I'm outside. Of course, I'm not barefoot because it's cold out. But we'll walk the snooblers, the Evie. Yeah, she won't dig up lizards though, so don't look for that. But she'll smell a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I was gonna talk about my thing with Tim. I was gonna think about it and stuff. But we'll just go out. It all comes down to Apple Valley. If you think about Tim's whole situation over the whole 3 years, think about it. If you're a guy that's going to get married and have children, be married for like 30 years and stuff like that, Tim doesn't make any sense to you. Well, why is that? Well, because that's not what Tim's all about. Tim is in the closet, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't care. And I don't even know if it's a crime or socially unacceptable to try and get someone out of the closet. I don't know. But he puts his life out there, so I don't know. But anyway, if that's bad, I'm going to be bad. But 2 years ago, or a year ago, or whenever he went out first, he had to make a beeline out there. He had to get out there so fast. He was like driving 500 miles a day. And why is that? Well, Grifter, I think this is before I even made videos, but Grifter was talking about maybe he's got some sweetie out there. Maybe some girl's been catfishing him. Who knows? Well, but the person that was out there was Johnny Appleseed. And the person that's out there this year is Johnny Appleseed. And last year he showed us Johnny Appleseed's room and told us that they were sharing a room, I think. I could be completely wrong on that, but I'm just going by my memory, which isn't very good. Anyway, so Johnny Appleseed. And so this year he had to make a beeline out there, and who's out there waiting for him? Johnny Appleseed. But does Johnny Appleseed live out there? No, Johnny Appleseed lives in California. And he just comes out there and goes back and comes out there and comes back. I don't know. But then he gets to Laughlin, and all we see is breakfast shit. That's because right now he's hanging out with Johnny Appleseed, and he's not filming it because they're probably both in the closet. Johnny Appleseed's probably got a wife and a career back in California, and and blah blah blah. And that's why he goes to Planet Fitness. I don't think he goes to Planet Anytime Fitness. I don't know what his fitness club is, but he goes there to find dates, and he's always outside by people's cars, and they come out and he tries to strike up a conversation with them, because I think he's looking for dates, and it would make sense. Tammy is what they call a beard. I unprofessionally call it a fag hag, but Tammy is there to make him look straight, and she just hangs out with him, and that's why he doesn't consider himself an adulterer, because him and Tammy don't have any kind of sexual relationship. That's why he calls her a collaborator. I never heard the word collaborator for a girlfriend before. Never, ever. I mean, who comes up with those kind of terms? So that's why Tim's not an adulterer, because him and Tammy aren't going anywhere. And he talked about, a long time ago, he talked about Tammy likes going on cruising, but her husband doesn't like going on cruises. So he would go on the cruises with her. Well, why is her husband not upset about that? Because her husband knows about him. And so it's just like Tammy going on a cruise with her girlfriend. I mean, basically, Tim and Tammy are girlfriends. And that's why he's got to have clothes all the time and all the fancy clothes, because he cares about his appearance. And yeah, that's a stereotype that people that like guys, that are guys, care about their appearance. But they had queer guy for the straight guy, and so it's not untrue. It is true. So that's why Tim's got to be all shiny on the outside. And that's why he doesn't like women, or I don't know if he hates women, but he's got no need for women. Yep. I don't know what she's doing, but she's having a good time. Evie, whatever, dude. Okay, so I make this off the cuff instead of writing it all out, but so I'm trying to get that, connect the dots. And now he's in Laughlin, and he's going to stay in Laughlin for a while because Appleseed Timmy or whatever is out there right now. And of course he's not filming because him and him and Appleseed are hanging out, so he doesn't have time to film what they're doing. And then he's going to go away, and then they're going to be golfing, because how come he didn't go golfing as soon as he got there? Well, that lets you know. And even the golfing, he's looking for dates when he's out there, you know, hitting the golf ball instead of doing a round or trying to meet up with people and golf with them. Yeah, he's looking for dates, but not with the ladies, with other dudes. And remember the one dude he talked about who was a tennis pro, and then there was another big beefy dude. He talked about his car, and then there's been other dudes he's talked about that he hung out with, you know, and that's why he's never going to go to the Philippines or wherever you go to marry a woman that's half your age that worships you, because he's not interested in that really. He would like someone to do all his shit, like his laundry and cook him food and stuff. That's why he admires Rafaela, and that's why he admired the dudes down there in Boynton Beach. I can't remember their names right offhand. Yeah. Oh, dude. And anyway, so anyway, so there's that, and then there's the why he doesn't need a home. There's why he had 3 marriages and they didn't work out, and why his first marriage was to some like 28-year-old woman when he was 19 or something like that. You know, whatever. So that makes sense. And then I don't know, the kids want nothing to do with him. Is just because he's a jerk and didn't really have anything to do with anything else. And let's see. And oh yeah, the reason he's staying is because Appleseed's got to go back to California, but then Appleseed's going to come back. And so I think this is the time that he can meet up with Appleseed and nobody knows anything. I don't know, maybe Appleseed's got conferences he goes to in Laughlin or something like that. Because he only went to Laughlin last time, and he's only back at Laughlin this time. He's not going to go anywhere else. And they don't really show Appleseed. He doesn't really show Appleseed on his channel, at least now. And he doesn't really, and that's why Appleseed doesn't really have a name. Oh, let me think of the other things. The dates, Planet Fitness. Of course, he doesn't go into Planet Fitness. He just hangs out in the parking lot. We've never seen him inside. He films everything, so if he don't film it, it didn't happen. I mean, I guess that's the main thing I can tell you. And it don't matter, but that's, you know, and then of course when Tammy, something would happen to Tammy, like she hurt her shin, he could give a shit. He didn't care. And then, you know, him fetching her biscuits and her zing. That's just, he's got to do that because she's paying for everything. It's not really, you know, he doesn't treat her like a girlfriend, and he calls her a collaborator. So I'm really starting to repeat myself, but I think if you think of Timmy as, and then all his memories of growing up was, you know, him hanging out with dudes on the beach and driving sand rails and doing all this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's all it. And then if you watch that one movie, the dude that killed Giovanni or whatever it was, the dude that got killed on the steps in Miami, that dude that was gay, he was pretty bad. He'd manipulate old guys that were older than him, and he was a good-looking young gay guy, and he would get all sorts of presents and stuff like that, and he'd live a good life. So I don't know if Tim did any of that, but Tim talked about getting presents from Johnny Appleseed both times when he went out there. Why would Johnny Appleseed be giving him presents? You know, so that kind of lines up. So now this whole thing could be completely wrong. It's only my speculation, and it's only what I think, because I watched the Sarasota Tim show and I like the behind the scenes stuff. So it's only my idea, and I could be totally wrong. But you know who can tell us what's 100% correct is old Timmy boy. Hi Tim, how you doing, buddy? I know you watch me. So if I'm wrong, give me the rebuttal. Give me the rebuttal in the next couple videos of how I'm wrong and how this all makes sense, that you just go to Laughlin, you only go to Laughlin. There's Apple Valley, Tim I, and the whole thing. Okay? Yeah, let me know I'm wrong. I don't care. I've been wrong before. I don't have a problem being wrong. Yep. So anyway, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's gonna be cool tomorrow. We're going down there to be with my son's house and all the different fathers to the kids and stuff. It's pretty. It's like a modern day family, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know you got like 3 more days. I wish you the best, buddy. You know, if it doesn't happen for you, it's not because you didn't try. But we're in there for you, buddy. It's gonna have a safe trip when you go home. And Grifter, I'm jealous, man. You got some nice weather down there. It's cold here and cloudy. I haven't seen the sun for like 3 days. Yeah, so that's a bummer. And Vicky, you have a great Thanksgiving. You know, hope everything's going good for you. I always love it when you're going to work and seeing, it's like, is she gonna get a parking spot? Is she gonna get a parking spot? I don't know. It's gonna be cool. Maybe she's gonna buy, and then you're like, I got a parking spot up close. Woo! It's pretty cool. Yeah. So I wish everybody happy Thanksgiving. Even Garth. Garth, you have a great Thanksgiving, buddy. But I can't believe you're on other people's videos giving them shit. I thought you were just giving me shit, but that's okay. You're all right. And there's a couple haters that are like Yankee, who's like, oh, I think I'm going to be nice to you, but I don't like it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. You can still be mean to me. That's all right. I like meanness. It's a variety in the comments. It's a blast. I mean, actually, with this whole YouTube, the funnest thing has been the comments. I should probably even do a show about the comments, but then people wouldn't read the comments. So if you want to have fun, go to my comment section, go through it. It's a blast. It's a blast in there. Yeah, and I don't delete anything, so whatever you say is going to stay. It don't matter to me. Everybody's opinion is important. But I'm rambling. Evie, say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I can talk just like Tucker. I'm busy, so leave me alone. All right, we'll see you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving.